What if I told you Mongolia hides jaw-dropping places you've probably never heard of? Seriously, landscapes so insane they look like they're from another planet. Most people think of Genghis Khan, and that's kind of it. I flew here to show you how underrated and mind-blowing this country really is. I'm taking you on a massive tour of 15 spots that will change how you see Mongolia. Endless deserts, frozen canyons, cities where ancient traditions meet modern life. This trip was absolutely wild. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to see this. You are not prepared for how epic this is going to be. Wild horses, sleeping in traditional jars, finding dinosaur fossils, standing next to one of the biggest statues in the world. This isn't just a travel video, it's an adventure into the unknown. Buckle up, the 15 must-sees you'll love. Let's go. First up, we are in the legendary Gobi Desert, and look at this place, it is absolutely massive. It feels like we're on Mars or something. There are sand dunes stretching as far as the eye can see, and the silence out here is just insane. You could scream at the top of your lungs, and no one would hear you. The scale of this place is impossible to understand until you're standing right in the middle of it. It's not just flat sand either. These dunes are like giant golden mountains. And you can't come to the Gobi without doing this, riding a freaking camel. These are Bactrian camels, the ones with 2 humps, and they are basically the original off-road vehicles. I thought it would be super uncomfortable, but they're surprisingly comfy. It's like sitting on a furry moving armchair that occasionally grunts at you. Without a doubt, the coolest way to see the desert. Forget 4x4s, this is the real deal. It's slow, it's peaceful, and you feel like a true explorer from centuries ago. Alright, from the desert we teleported to Terrell National Park, and the scenery change is just crazy. Endless sand, gigantic rock formations, lush green valleys. One of them is literally called Turtle Rock because it looks exactly like a giant turtle. Every corner you turn is a jaw-drop moment. We're staying in a traditional nomadic gur, cozy, warm, and surprisingly comfy. Zero Wi-Fi, zero distractions, 100% off. The sky is so clear you can see the entire Milky Way. It's unbelievable. This is Ulaanbaatar, a city of insane contrast. Sleek glass high-rises right next to traditional temples and luxury cars cruising past people in traditional outfits. It's loud, it's busy, and completely fascinating. One minute you're at a market, the next you're hearing the hauntus of on anti di tank yak porti Maureen yak Abbey. Poor, past and future crash together here, and it just works. Okay, look at this water, just like look at it. This is Kofsgul Lake, the blue pearl of Mongolia. So clear and blue it barely looks real. It holds almost 70% of Mongolia's fresh water, surrounded by forests and towering mountains. You can swim if you're brave, it's freezing, or go boating, kayaking, even ride horses along the shore. Best of all, sit down, breathe, pure peace. We've come to a place that looks like it's on fire. The flaming cliffs. At sunset, they glow so intensely, it feels like the land is burning. This is where the first dinosaur eggs were discovered in the 1920s. Mind-blowing. You're literally walking a real-life Jurassic Park. Even the dinosaurs had a taste for dramatic sunsets. I'm standing in what used to be the capital of the largest contiguous empire, Karakorum. The Erdinzu Monastery, oldest in Mongolia, ringed by 108 stupas. Wander the temples, see the art, feel the echoes of history. Okay guys, this is incredible. Look over there. Przewalski's horses, the last truly wild horses on earth. They went extinct in the wild in the 60s, reintroduced here thanks to huge conservation work. Seeing them in person is something else. They're stockier, tougher, you do a double take. Pustai is a conservation success story. It's not just the horses, wildlife everywhere, a privilege to witness. Orkhon Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage landscape of power and nomadic life. Ancient trails people still use today. Rolling hills, a winding river, history scattered everywhere, a living museum, oh, and a surprise waterfall in the grasslands. Deep in the Gobi Mountains, I'm standing on solid ice in summer. This is Yolin Am, Vulture's Mouth, a narrow, shaded gorge. The ice can last year-round. Wild, right? Cool, dark, like a hidden world. You can hear water moving beneath your feet. If you're lucky, spot wild ibex on the cliffs. Prepare to feel very, very small. The Genghis Khan Statue Complex, the world's largest equestrian statue, 131 feet of shimmering steel. You can go inside and step out onto the horse's mane. Views for days, a museum below, and yes, the most epic selfie backdrop ever. We've reached Mongolia's far west, Altai-Tavan, pure alpine drama, snow-capped peaks, massive glaciers, turquoise lakes, hardcore adventure territory, home of the Kazakh eagle hunters, traditions passed down for thousands of years. They train golden eagles to hunt with them, unreal to witness. That bond is one of the most incredible cultural experiences. This place does not look real. Sagan Suvarga, the white stupa, wind and water, carved rainbow layers, pink, red, orange, white. From afar, it looks like a ruined city. Up close, it's all nature. Hike the rim or stand at the base and feel tiny. At golden hour, it lights up like a painting. After the wild landscapes, the sanctuary, Amarbayaz Galant Monastery. Remarkably well preserved. Symmetry, silence, and the scent of juniper. Vibrant colors, intricate details. Peace you can feel. We're staying with a real nomadic family. This is the real deal. Helping herd sheep and goats. Trying to be useful, you're welcomed with Sute Tsai and Arul. Hospitality on another level. You learn resilience, community, and living with nature. Back in UB, Gandan Monastery, hundreds of monks chanting, an 87-foot golden bodhisattva. Sukbata Square, the heart of modern Mongolia. Protests, celebrations, concerts, life happens here. Past and future in one frame, the city's pulse. And that is a wrap on 15 of the most incredible places in Mongolia. We rode camels in the Gobi, saw the last wild horses, and stood on ice in summer. This country blew my expectations. Color, history, and some of the kindest people. My top 3, the Gobi Scale. Jolin am Smeshnan, ans på en. Ein Dörrisha Medmeis, Gemor Popketis or Terison, or Idwiskies, Ion. Highgaze Canyon, and staying with a nomadic family. Out of all 15, which one would you visit first? Tell me in the comments. If you had fun, smash that like and subscribe so you don't miss what's next. We're always planning the next crazy trip. Where should I go next? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.